Hello and welcome to today's episode. This is episode 2. My name is Alex Kamau na leo niko peke yangu hapa kwenye kiti. Vivian Jerry is not with me today. She's fired for this particular episode. Ameenda kututafutia content for episode 3. We wish her all the best. And in our first episode, tulifurahia sana your support. That was great. Mary, big up Ivy Walker, big up Carl Photography, big up Lady She, and everyone mwenye alisupport sana. My sister there liweza kusupport that episode, nikafurahia sana, tulifurahia sana. And today tumeingia na very important topic. Leo tutakuwa tunawabonga about maswala ya why some people like me never even go back to the university to pick their documents, their certificates. Like mimi sijai rudi despite ever graduating in the university. Nikaamua, no, I'm not going back until something happens. I'm a proud alumni of Laikipia University. Mimi nafurahia sana kuwa alumni. Nilisomea Laikipia University. Na leo nitaongelea course yangu, na course ambayo iko related na my course. That's under the Department of Literary Communication, which is Communication and Media, English and Communication, Kiswahili and Communication. So in this particular department, there are giants who have emerged. There are people ambao wameweza kutoka Laikipia University through these courses, na wakaweza kukua big people, big names out there through Laikipia University, through this department. People like Lamek Ndege, a very big photographer, a big name in the radio industry. People like Ayub Muriki was my coursemate pale. Shahidi Radio, naona mambo yake pale. People like who? There are big names pale KBC. Pia kuna people like Chalo in the Soft Eye Media. So there are giants out there ambao wameweza, and also there are big upcoming guys. Hata there are people wenye wako shule, hata they are not upcoming, they are already kwenye industry na miguu yote wana make it in that industry. So I wouldn't want to talk bad about my university or my course or my department, but there are some few things zenye nilifeel my department did not prepare us well for what we were going to face in the field. And that's why I felt not well prepared, and my certificates did not really show what I could do. I did not feel competent enough to show what is in my certificate. That's why I failed to go pick my certificate. 1, the photography classes had no enough cameras. They were less than 5. We were more than 90. So the exposure of how to handle a camera and use a camera were not well implemented. Also, we were not taught how to edit photos. If we were never taught how to shoot, we were never taught how to edit the photos. And that goes without saying that a lot was taught in theory. The ISO, the aperture, and the shooting, and the shutter speed. Lenses. If really the university had lenses, are just one lens, the kit lenses, the 18 to 55 mm's that are with those less than 5 cameras available. On and on. If I'm not taught how to edit a photo, I'm just taught theoretically that in photo editing there is something like saturation, vibrance, and all those, and I'm not taught how to use them. I'm not even taught which software to use to edit those photos. How will I go to a media company or a newspaper, ask for a job to shoot photos for them, photos that are going to be used for a magazine or a newspaper, so that I can shoot them and edit them for use? No, can't happen. So I'm taught that editing exists, but I'm not taught how it's done. Then the same applies to videography. Not taught how to shoot a video, and not taught how to edit a video. I wasn't taught the Adobe Photoshop for photos and Adobe Premiere Pro to edit the videos. I'm just taught that videos are edited, but how? How? Did you even tell me to come with a laptop just to show me how to edit that laptop, that video? No. There are some units also that were very technical, and they needed a lot of practicalities. For example, units that taught about mbinu za matangazo or ways of advertising. They taught us that you use posters and banners. In Kiswahili, we were taught mabango. How do you create a bango? How do you create that poster? Did you teach me Adobe Canvas? If I go to a company and say I'm a communication officer, I need a job, and they tell me to create a poster or a banner for them so that they can advertise themselves, how will I convince them that I went through the university without ever knowing how to edit or to create a poster or a banner? Were there lessons for Adobe Photoshop in that case? Were there lessons for Canvas or Adobe Illustrator to create a poster or to create a banner? Okay, there was also another method. Okay, for banners and for the banners, I just meant there were no class for graphic designs that will teach someone how to create a poster and a banner. You just learn that a business is advertised through a banner, but you are not taught how to create that banner. And also there was another method that was called the websites. The websites were also one of the methods we were taught how to advertise as media practitioners, but we were never taught how to design our website or to run a website. How do you expect me to go as a communication officer, get a job, given a website? How to operate it? How do I operate it? Yet at school I was taught a website exists, but not how to use it. This is a call to the Laikipia University Students, Communication Students Association, that your team should use the appropriate measures to approach the university administration to provide resources to you, that after the theory you go learn skills that are related to your courses. If also you don't know how to handle a camera, a microphone, edit on Photoshop, do graphic design, edit photos, edit a video, shoot a video, then there is something you're lacking as a communication student. Also, if the Laikipia University administration provides such resources, the students should be very, very ready to learn these skills. Photography, videography, web design, and graphic design. That there is no day you'll go to present your certificates, your university certificates, showing that you are taught photojournalism and you can't handle a camera. That you'll go for an internship, given a camera, you shake. Or you are sent tea in your internship where other comrades for other universities are doing the practicals so well. So, if the Laikipia University Students, Communication Students Association can provide at least 5 graphic designers, 5 photographers, 5 web designers, 5 videographers, who can use all the softwares used, then we can't blame the school. We can blame the students. The cameras should be available. Cameras for practicals. Microphones for practicals. Accessible. I'm saying accessible studio for students because it's not very accessible. Also, provide computers or even laptops that can fit these softwares, that can do web designs, photo editing, and video editing. Students watch television. They see edited videos, but up to their 4th year, they can't do such for themselves. But the certificate shows they can. So, when I left the university, I felt so incompetent in the field I had gotten myself into, the communication field. I felt now, despite I've graduated, but I don't know these things. I'll come for my certificate once I'm done learning these things. I learned by myself. I learned videography, photography, videography, and also editing of both photography and videography. I learned graphic designs, and I'm still learning web design. Until I'm done learning those competencies practically by my hands, that's when I'll feel competent enough to present to people what is in that certificate. That's why I didn't go for that certificate, because it would make me numb, make me feel so learned. But for sure, I'm so incompetent. So I didn't want my brain numb, not wanting to learn. But I gave myself a chance to learn fast so that I can present myself to the world. Laikipia University has students with cameras also. They produce contents on YouTube. I've seen Octalites production led by Watulo, Mr. Watulo. I've seen Peter Mwas production. I've seen a guy called Mkurugenzi Mdogo, who is Patrick. Yeah. Also, this channel, Alikovo Empire, started in the university. Shooting with a phone. All these creatives in the university can come up with great films if the university can accept to grow this department, the literary community. If the university invests with cameras, the film production in the university can really grow. I've seen the Laikipia University Film Production Theatre led by Beverly Mwangi. I've seen them grow by themselves without the help of the university. But if the university can invest in such groups and have films showcased in events in the university, then we can grow the media of the university. People can learn from there how to shoot 4K, the high quality videos, edit high quality videos, shoot nice photos, invest in such films also, boost these upcomings. They can bring a lot to the university. Having been able to learn by myself how to shoot and edit photos and videos and do graphic design, I feel I can be of much help to those behind me, those who I would not want to come out of the university feeling incompetent. Yeah. Thank you and big up to those people also who are doing so great in this industry, and yet they are in Laikipia University. I've seen Mark Agatha Mwangi doing great, and that is a plus for Laikipia University. I saw that video posted before the day of the elections, and that was a great work. Keep it up and keep learning. To all those that don't have a camera, they don't have a laptop, they don't have a software, they haven't learned anything that concerns this great industry that their department is offering. It's time to learn. Don't come out of the university saying, oh, it's hard to get a job. What can you do? Can you do what you know? If you know in your course there are banners and posters, do you know how to create it? That's a question to you. Thank you. And we see each other later. Tutapatana in our next episode. My name is Alex.